Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to tell you something about Roblox and, predators in general, what's going on there. I've seen the video from Penguinz0 from Charlie. First of all, huge fan, love all of his videos. I literally almost watch every single video of his. But since this is a topic I can actually talk about, because I've been on the Roblox platform ever since it was releasing, and I've been making videos on Roblox with over 1,500 videos for the past 4 years, maybe, somewhere along those lines. So I've seen how the Roblox platform has been growing in the past, and I've seen the controversy topics that where Roblox or even employees of Roblox and some of the game developers have preyed upon children, and yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's really crazy. But the thing what I wanted to talk about is more about the general topic of that, not just predators in general, but like the general topic of when you have kids and they have a mobile phone or a internet connection, that there's always a chance for these things to happen. It kind of looked like when I was, I sometimes scroll through the comments and see what other people are saying, and it says like, oh, there's such a terrible platform, Roblox sucks and this is so bad. And on the one side, yeah, it is. When there are predator catchers, or what do you call them, like vigilantes that go on there, try to meet up with those predators and then like get them to jail, which is, in my opinion, totally fine. Like, this is totally cool. But I do want to not really talk about Roblox in general, but I want to talk about parents and parenting and parental controls that Roblox has inserted over the last few years. And so now, I myself, I do not have children, and thank God for that. To be honest, I don't think I could. I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to take care of somebody else? No, I'm just kidding, but you know what I'm saying, right? I think I want to start talking about parents and parental controls. Now, if you have a child and you give them a mobile phone or internet access or access to the World Wide Web in general in any sort of way, there's always a slight chance that these things can happen. So if parents don't really take care of the kids and they just let them do whatever they want to do and just go like, here's a phone, leave me alone, I want to be by myself, you'd go, do you, go on the internet and whatever, and my child shut up, my child shuts up. So that is, I think, more of an issue than actually Roblox itself. Now, I'm not trying to protect Roblox here, but I've seen over the course of many, many years how these things unfold. You will have this anywhere. You don't have this in Roblox because people still seem to think that these predator situations, it's kind of coming to light now, but a few years ago, these predator situations, people always thought it's such a small amount of people, but in over the last course of like 10 years maybe, it has been actually quite more, and people are reporting more and more about sexual crimes, about crimes against children, about crimes in general when it comes to, these chats and stuff, so to speak. And if you don't really teach your child that they really need to be careful, I don't know what Roblox could do to keep these people safe / predators from, getting those in there. Now, over the course of years, when it comes to Roblox, I've seen Roblox implementing a few things. One, parental control. So the way that works is that you can set a PIN number for that Roblox account, but I'm also going to tell you what the cons are with that as well in a second. But you can set a PIN account, some kind of code that only you know, and you can actually, for that child, let them, just be able to do what you want them to do. In this case, you can turn off chats so they don't have a possibility to talk to a parent, to a predator, or to anybody, right? You can do that. The issue with this, though, is, you have to go a little bit deeper in on this. The issue with that is the following, that Roblox accounts are free to make, which means if they give you these parental controls, they can literally go on any platform, change the browser, whatever, get Roblox on it and create a new account. Now, this is where things get a little bit more difficult, because on the technical side at least, now I'm pretty sure that you can actually, when you're setting up a phone on its own for your child, that you can actually do things in there as well to have some sort of parental controls that they cannot download or go on any other sites other than what you want them to be. And I think this is a much safer way, instead of just going all full out on Roblox. I mean, of course, the situation sounds really bad that that when people are trying to catch predators, that Roblox is going to actually ban the people that, which is kind of, it's nuts, right? Ban the people that try to catch the predators. I think that is not right, so that is not good at all. But what I'm trying to say here is that it's probably better as a parent to set up a really secure phone. And even then, I'm just gonna say this here real quickly, even then it's not safe that a child could go on another mobile phone or on another source of the internet and log themselves in with an account that is initially free to make. So yeah, what I also have seen is that Roblox bans any sort of numbers. So if you are actually going in on Roblox, I don't know, there's probably ways to bypass it somehow, but if you type in for something, for example, like a mobile phone number or write specific explicit words on Roblox, they're going to be tagged out. So I think that they are already working on it, but it's such a difficult problem to solve when it comes to predators on Roblox that I just for myself think the best way is not to be all over Roblox, but as, you know, go towards the children's parents, that they need to make this world secure for their children. That is my opinion on this. Now, I think Roblox could do more. I'm pretty sure that they can do more, but I think right now, for a multi-billion behemoth company right now, they will have people thinking about these things, because these things like number blocking, specific word blocking, sometimes I notice, like when I make videos and I talk to somebody, there's like a word that just automatically, it's just like when I write damn, for example, it's going to be tagged, and I'm like, yo, dude, like that's not too bad, I mean, come on. But they are kind of working on it. Now, it's not an easy situation. At least this is my own personal opinion, guys. Like, you might be thinking like, oh, they could do so much more, but I'm trying to think of ways where this is true. What could they do more? I mean, what they're already doing is you have parental controls on it. You have words, that a lot of words. There's like a huge world of words that you can't use and shit. You can't put in any long numbers. I mean, I guess it's bypassable somehow, but people will always find ways, you know, to bypass these things. And when I think back to my young teens, you know, I was about 14. I lived in Thailand at that time, and I did have a laptop. My mother was working. She was, because I never grew up with a father, so she was my father and my mother at the same time, basically. She was working full time. She didn't have much time to overview what I was necessarily doing. And when I had my first laptop, I could have browsed anything, could have gone into any chat room and things. And I think this is where basically I'm framing my mother now. I'm sorry, Mom. Framing. But back in the day, we didn't know. Nobody knew how dangerous it actually could be. Nobody knows, and nobody knew. But nowadays, where we have like YouTube to what it is, you know, like also very huge, and these predator videos are coming out, people are getting more towards the thought of, okay, man, maybe something is going on there, and maybe there's actually more people than you might ever would have thought that there were, because back in the day, people weren't talking about it very much. It wasn't much covered in the news, like, oh, predator goes out here, predator does that, because it was everything, it was still so limited. I grew up without a phone. When I was born in the 90s, and I grew up, we were outside playing football all day, but the thing with that is, even me going outside to play soccer, football, whatever you may choose of a favorite phrase here, even then we were all at endangerment. I remember a time when I was out with my friend, a good friend of mine, Peter, really cool guy back in the day. We used to do mixed martial arts, and we were at 15 already riding motorcycles in Thailand, right? Like small ones, right? They were only like 50 or something in German, like speed. And I remember that we went to school, to the Burapa school, to meet a friend of his, or he wanted to settle something with this friend. I don't really remember, but we were there standing there, and there was a truck parking behind us, talking to us, that we should go with them. We should go into the truck, we should go with them, and they wanted to talk about like mixed martial arts, and my friend Peter wanted to go. He wanted to go, and I stopped. I said, to hell you're not, to hell I'm not. Get on that freaking motorbike, and we're gonna scoot off into the sunset, bro. I ain't going with anybody into any... And that was the right parenting from my mother, because she said, don't ever go into anybody's car for whatever reason, whatever they say. And that stuck in my head. And in that moment, I said, no, you're gonna get onto the motorbike and we're gonna go. And he said, why this? Hey, they wanna do some... I'm like, nope, they don't. You're gonna get on here and we're gonna drive off. And we did. So we could have died that day, I'm pretty sure. I mean, just a, hypothesis. No, what's that called? Like a thesis or thesis. I don't know. I'm trying to use words that I don't know. Anyways, what I think that Charlie said in the video was right, all of it. But if you go into the comment section, they're like, this disgusting platform and everybody, Roblox, horrible people. Everybody's horrible at Roblox and stuff like that. I don't see it that way. I think it's horrible parents if they don't monitor what their children are doing. My mother back in the day, what she said to me is I can only go to where she can see me outside of the window, which was the first yard, and I was able to go to the second yard, while everybody else, every other child, they were able to go wherever they want unless they're home at 8. And I think it's parenting, yeah. I think they have to take care of their kids. It's not Roblox. Roblox is a tool where people go on and like play games and stuff. I get it, but so is Steam. So is all of the other game sites and stuff. So is every chat platform. Just one last thing before I go. I know I'm yapping a lot here, but I just want to give you another idea. So a few days ago, I went on Ome TV, which is basically the new Omegle, if you remember or not. It's like where you can webcam with strangers, talk to people and stuff like that. And the amount of people I see there exposing themselves, and the amount of younger people between the age of like 13 to whatever, 18 I guess, you see on this platform is mind-boggling to me. It's baffling to me to see that these people are this young and on there. And now, honestly, if I would have been 14 and 15, I would have gone on there too. And talk to people. But the amount of, the amount of exposing people you see on the internet is unreal. So, for me personally, Roblox is a small part of the problem, I would say, but the biggest issue will always be parenting. If you have to limit your children on what they're doing online, and even when they're going outside, when they go like, yeah, I'm just gonna go out, come back tomorrow. No, what the hell you're not. No way. If they're old enough, if they are of age, in Germany the legal age is 18, in America it's 21. But if they're of age, they can do whatever they want. Then they can move out, they can get a job. I mean, still as a parent, you would probably still look after them, but this is the main line of issues. I think Roblox has implemented ways of controlling it a little better, but it just depends on how smart your kid is on overriding this parental control stuff. You can only do this much in this world to protect somebody. You can't protect anybody 100% from anything, and that is my take on this. You can agree with it, you can disagree with it, that's totally up to you, but that's what I feel like. That's the core problem, I think, is parenting. You gotta protect your children no matter what. You have to overview, you have to look what they are doing. You have to do this. That is the number one job of a parent. You have to make sure your child is fine. And that will start with overviewing. I mean, you don't have to fully invade their privacy, right? Because everybody needs to also and deserves some privacy in their own life. But when it comes to the internet is ruthless. I mean, it's ruthless. So they have to really work on that, especially kids between like the age, anything below anything below like age of 15, 16, 17, well 17 maybe not so much, kids are kind of already getting smart enough with 17, but when I was 14, 15, I was dumb as hell, stupid, outrageously stupid, except that one moment where I said, bro, you're gonna get on that bike. I think that saved us both from probably very bad situations, but apart from that, man, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. That's my take on predators on Roblox and predators in general. Kids, be careful on what you do. I say that in my videos most of the time. People that know my channel, they know me. I say this a lot of time. Number one, rehydrate yourself, and number two, be careful what you're gonna do out there. Trust me, if you can look all over that, and if these kids are smart enough, Roblox is a fun platform. There's some really good people, great developers, great games out there, and for a gaming platform on its own, I personally think it's a really, really good platform. I actually enjoy being on there, but I'm also kind of old, so Yeah, I do get the point though that Roblox could potentially do more when it comes to safety online, but I also think that they have already implemented a few things where you can lower the chances of something happening. Roblox is not entirely gonna go like, yeah, we don't care about anybody like this. I've seen the controversies and they're bad. They really are bad, but I'm pretty sure that at the headquarters on Roblox, there's also a few people that are gonna go like, we have to make this a little bit more safely, but they can only do so much. I think the other half has to be the parents. Alright, amen, ladies and gentlemen, to that. That's my opinion. You can like it, you can disagree. If you do, let me know in the comment section what you think of it, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.